Hello everyone and welcome. Yeah, we're finally at the game of the Sunday polls that scored last. But we're finally at Jak and Daxter. Again, I did want to show on this channel for a long time actually. Because I love it. And how to say it in the best way, I've played this game too many fucking times in my life. I kind of know it in and out. I've played it on the PS2 multiple times. I played it on the PS3. Yeah, I have the one that can do PS2 games. I played it on the PS4. I have not played the Vita version. Apparently that one is ass. This one... Well, we get to it. Yeah, we're gonna start a new game. We're just gonna overwrite the test save file I made a while ago. Yes, I will overwrite it because it was not fine.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jack, I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, The two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right. And then
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
look, old man. Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Well, you know, it's kind of interesting on replay because I played it so many times that I was like, yeah, the opening scene is like kind of exposition heavy. It's just like, this is what you're gonna do. This is the game loop, and like, I guess. But on the other hand, holy shit, look at those animations. Like, keep in mind, this was 2001. This is like 1 year or so, like not even 1 year after PlayStation 2 launched. And this game came out and just technically was probably the most advanced console game of the time. Period. Like,
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
but also it is a very exposition-heavy game. It is interesting though how you see, God, the animations are good. Also, visually the game just holds up. This is just, well, higher resolution.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
And Bybot. By the way, I always wondered, they are 3D models, ironically.
Is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
I mean, I've also played this one a lot of times, but I like that they have like the dummies where you're like, oh, I can't attack them from below. You need to jump and spin. Also, hey, if you didn't learn to jump beforehand, you do this. Also great animations when you collect stuff. Again, animation-wise, this game is just so good.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
I mean, it's interesting how they've... It's interesting how they found all of them in all areas, considering some are, you know, counts. But yeah, those are basically your red coins of an area. If you're wondering, hey, wait a second. You're collecting a power resource
That last scoutfly
that
had a
is...
power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
You know, you collect an energy source that is scattered around on each area, and also there's a 7 amount. You collect them and you get another one of those things. Is it Super Mario 64? Yes, it is. Very specifically, this is this was like Super Mario 64 was the stated inspiration for it. But let's actually go down here.
Each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
I love Blue Eco to this day. Just the whole... You just open boxes on their own. It's cool.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Well, so you now learn, hey, if you see that blue electric sign, you just need to be powered up to open stuff.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Yeah, visually, I love so much about this game because
Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or 1 big green one to increase your health.
yeah, the tutorial is like one of those... It tutorializes a lot. But like, look, even if you're standing still, there's movement in the air, there's movement on the coat, there's movement on the... I don't want to say shoes, because like...
Jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Nice. All in Geyser Rock. Funny enough, okay, you want to hear something funny? Look, when I got this game together with my sister, we were pretty shit. So we got stuck here. This was Christmas 2001. We didn't get up here. We were too shit
Jump once, then
to double jump on the ledge.
to reach even higher ledges.
Look, you can laugh at me all you want, but like, yeah, we were really shitty kids at video games back then. And like, you need to keep in mind, the stuff we played beforehand was like 2D platformers, Pokemon, stuff on the Game Boy and shit. And then we get dropped this onto us. Like, ever think about how that actually was like going from driving a bicycle to driving a Porsche to a degree? Because suddenly you had someone that was like a 3D environment that looped around itself and had no loading times. Also interesting enough, Jak has some weight. Like, he's fluid and you can definitely use it, but as you saw, there is always a bit of inertia when he turns around, or like he doesn't an animation to turn around when he was sprinting. Doesn't work all the time. Oh well. Oh. Also, no loading times. This is, by the way, also on the PS2. There are no loading
Good
times.
training, boys.
Which...
But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And
I like the
while you're
bird,
out
though. The bird is great.
adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful?
I just have, like, low poly birds are just great in video games, you know?
Head out to the
They're just a
far
special
side
vibe.
and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Oh well. But yeah, also, you can always just talk. Not this time. Ah, now.
Some brave adventurers you two are. Back already and without clearing my block eco-harvesters. They're on the far side of the beach, boys. Now, get moving!
Again, they put a lot of effort into making this game just look great and move great. Again, this is kind of the interesting thing when people tell me, oh, PlayStation 2 games, they didn't look that great. What are you talking about? And then everyone's like, oh, but what about Final Fantasy? Yeah, Final Fantasy 12 looks fucking amazing. What are you talking about? We're not talking about end of console. There we had a fuck ton of great looking games.
Hey, baby! What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Two things. I absolutely adore that the game from the start tells you you can go there, to the beach, or to a different area. Second, look, as a teenager, she kind of rewired a few neurons in my brain, okay? That just happened. Ah, well, Sandover Village. Let's actually get moving. We have stuff to do.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Well, yeah, even more reasons to go to the jungle, in my opinion.
Well, hello there, my dear boy.
You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun.
Why is he growling?
Would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
By the way, this character, you probably won't realize it, and we all did not realize it, like, at all. But he kind of made a conundrum a very interesting one.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. I just hope she's all right.
Oh, she got hair there. I don't know.
If you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
We are. It's a level and it has power cells. We shall pilfer it. Oh yeah, you could also swim. That was ironically not normal for most games until... Oh, let me lie. Oh.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Well, if the crazy bird lady says it... I mean, she has a lot of birds. Again, look at them birds. I mean... Okay. Yes, they are basically just 3 sprites in a simple animation. But... Look. On a CRTV, this was the shit. Like...
Oh my, that's a pretty one.
Those were like the best birds in town back in the day. Angonia, as a resident bird expert, what do you say to these 3 sprite birds?
I think those cages are too small.
I know, but like, they kind of had to do with what they had on limitations.
I'm wondering why the right one is dying.
You mean flapping slower?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that was probably just to not make it too noisy.
Maybe. If you don't look at it closely, it looks good.
I mean, if you also are on a CRTV.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love that.
Gotta bring in the crops. Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Well, yeah, but also... Oh, where was it again? Oh, I will find... Oh no, I know where the last two ones are again. I'm always like...
Yeah, gotta bring in the crops from the June basket.
Ironically, as a kid, again, I never understood how you could do this small task, and in reality it was just... They start walking the moment you are behind them. It is incredibly easy, and I fucked up. But also, those are some good cows. Again, this game still looks great.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Oh yeah. This is where we go to later. I just grab all the orbs because, you know. Hey, Anliet. Welcome to the stream. Ah. That's not where I wanted to go.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Yeah, sorry, I don't understand that. And here we go. Those are a few more.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
And there's the last one. Again, might have played this game a few times.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area. This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Well, we have an answer to that nowadays.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Yep. Waited from before time wants fucking money. Anyway. So, we are actually going to the jungle first because...
Scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Because, basically... Look, if you're playing new, go to the beach. It's easier, it's definitely better, and it's a cool area. If you know the game, you know why I'm going here. Damn. Yeah, that was, At least there are 2 ways going in that. Okay, so look how even the small areas are very distinct in the jungle. Like, these aren't big levels overall, but they form a pretty coherent whole, in my opinion. At some point you would probably ask yourself, oh hey, why didn't Nintendo do this for Super Mario Sunshine? And at some point you could just say, well, because they were not insane enough. See, one of the reasons why Jak is
Let's
even
get up on that machine and break the mirror, diverting the
is able to run like this, and you know, because they were kind of the first people to just like do streaming technology. I think Nintendo does not do for a long time. And like the one game they do it on, like Metroid Prime on the GameCube, was not even developed by them, and it has doors everywhere. But yeah, so interesting thing. So if you look around here, you see there is a blue thing, and there is a an eco vent over there. There's some blue eco down there, and there's a door here. This is ironically not the entrance, and quote unquote the intended way of opening that door, okay, is that you go to the other side of the jungle, you power yourself up with blue eco, and then you run over here. Or you can just do this, because this is still a blue eco beam, so it counts as the same mechanic, and oh yeah, free power cell. I played this game a few times in my life.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them. Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower. Hey! We can follow the beam to find the next tower.
But yeah, you see there's stuff on the temple. So interestingly, the thing guides you through. You find the towers, and then you're like, oh, there's stuff here, and like, yeah. But yeah, it's kind of how they have some advanced platforming, hazards, etc. It's kind of cool. Also the whole, oh look, there's some weird plant from the ground. lurkers are just great animated, in my opinion. There we go. Oh, look, an incomplete bridge.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
And now it's open. But as cool as it is that you open up a temple and then can proceed to climb it, this is not where we will be going. Because we have some stuff over here. But probably also put a few out of your way so they're like, oh, look for them. There we go. So you're wondering, oh, hey, what are you doing here? Pretty easy. I just get all the orbs from here. There we go. That never happened to me. What? Okay, so now an absolutely infamous scene in the game and the whole series actually, because this is going to be the funniest difficulty spike you will ever witness in this game.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig, and now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge?
So, this right here is, yes, it's a power cell, but also it unlocks a whole fucking area, which you need to do other quests in this first area. You're thinking, oh, you just need to catch fish. Can't be that hard, right? Time to listen to the instructions.
There are two types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. Eh? If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even a one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Yeah. So this is a game where you need to catch as much fish as you can.
Here comes a big one.
But also, one eel, you're out.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Hold steady. You're almost there. You did it!
Oh my god, first try. I had some...
For a couple of landlubbers. Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
Okay, just so you know, when I tried how it works, how well this one worked, I failed. Because these patterns are randomized. I just got lucky. And like, I mean, I did the minigame also a few times, but trust me, this was slightly traumatic as children, because it was just like, oh no, what are we doing here even? Also, I just forgot, where's the... Ah, yeah, right, here's the next one. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, hey, how well did this game actually run on the PlayStation 2? The answer was 60 FPS. Okay. This one we do on the way out. And then we have another one. Also, probably one of the best features. What did you get up here? And there we climbed all the way to the top of the temple. Also, by the way, we can look first person. I love how this is like an actual 3D model when you're here. again, this is just a part of the stream that is amazing, because when you saw it in the opening, yeah, this was just a sprite, but you saw it, and then you can just stand beneath it, and like, again, on the CRTV as a kid, that blew your mind. There. Honestly, it could have been faster. Yep, that's exactly blue vent switch and something you don't know yet. So, let's go into... Like, they only show you how many power cells there are in an area, but if you don't know what it is, well, you won't get,
Yeah, so we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us!
Also, damn, those plants are also in here. Also, I just love how you go into the temple and it's like, mood switch. But also, again, the whole level is like physically inside of the outside model. I just love that. That's just like such a good attention to detail. But also, yeah, these chambers just have a vibe, you know? But that's why they also like, look, here's the switch. And now, all the...
Wow, did you see that? Blue eco-vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco-vents as well.
Well now, ooh, look, the platforms turn around. Well, 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 what do we have here? Ah. It's an incredibly easy boss fight, truth be told. As you can see, they even outline where it can hit you and where not, and then you just need to... do this. But also, I absolutely adore the fact that they basically had like, look, this was just a plant. That swallowed precursor stuff. And you can jump on the head to get like 3 more orbs. There are 3 orbs hidden here. So, you know, they had one small plant in the center of the temple that had a bit of precursor stuff in her and some blue eco, and she just became sentient. Like, huh. And that, wait, that was Sandover Village? Ah, I probably need to look, further to stuff in the jungle then, but anyway. I don't think I have, like, most shit. And I love how they just show you where the beam goes. And...
We should go tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
I mean, it's actually kind of, that is one of those things where I'm like, wait, but it's a windmill. Why does it need blue eco to turn? Just one way I've forgot some precursors. But well.
Let's go check out old Fish Brett's speedboat at the dock.
Not yet, Daxter. We will do that. We will do that. First of all, the uncle.
I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. You have the precursor orbs that we agreed on. I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. And the entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election.
What are you using the power for even?
You've earned a power cell.
Also, he just keeps them in his head. Like, he just has two of them, two power cells in his head. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have something that's called power cell in my head. I do not know what kind of cancer waves to send out, because ancient artifacts usually do that.
Want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope. Oh, yes. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Again, the animations are great in this game. There we go. So, we will go to Misty Island still. I think it's just Sentinel Beach. Oh look, a free power cell.
Hey! That pelican just snagged a power cell! Let's go kick some big bird butt! Those all-metal boxes are thicker than a Yakao skull! But there must be something that can bust them open! Alright! Treasure!
They, like, shoot bags?
Right. More orbs!
Like, I don't know. Considering I've seen some people make like makeshift cannons with like propane tanks, I guess you could make like black powder filled bags or something, but there we go. So if you're wondering, that pelican sucks. And by the way, if you hit him, he spits it out, and then you have to race him to collect that power cell again. Which sucks. So instead of that, we're gonna do something very fun. But yeah, you see there are also green vents, so you now learn, oh hey, more than one vent. Sadly, they only have the green ones, I think, here, so, I've already done more with them.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
That was such a kind of an asshole.
Pulls up from below.
Wow, what was it again? Wait a second. Yeah, right. Shit, that could be useful. You need to just know here. But yeah, I think the first area highlights the best how...
Hey, seagulls! Let's buzz them for kicks.
How there's just like a lot of natural things in this game, and like with multiple options to solve it. Because like, I mean, you know, bullying some seagulls is funny. We'll get to that.
Wow! They caused an avalanche! Let's check it out!
How the seagulls managed to do that, I have zero clue to this day, but... enough willpower, I guess? But yeah, now we can go up here. If a jump doesn't work, just spin jump. It extends your range by a lot. Always collect the scout flies. As you do. But yeah, how they just made like rocks fall down, I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Oh yeah, if you notice, we're already at 20, meaning we have enough.
you near the egg yet?
Yeah, Grandma.
Safe up there. That's it. Just a little further. Come on, push the egg off the cliff.
No, Grandma. Ah, fuck. So basically, we're like, oh, Nia, why are you... I want to get the precursor orbs. That's it. And it's kind of easier to do it with... And I just kind of, you know... bided my time, so I should not do that.
Are you near the egg yet?
And there we go.
That's it. Just a little further. Come on, push the egg off the cliff. Oh my, that wasn't gentle. Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
Can I just point out that she said she would lay down some hay so it falls down without problems. And then the egg...
we might want to talk to the bird watcher and see if we scrambled that flut egg.
And like, there is no hay. It just crashes down and cracks. Grandma, I think you forgot something very crucial. Like, incredibly crucial, actually. And yeah, let's, notice how, Jak always kind of looks in the direction of NPCs and stuff? Also, neat detail.
Oh my! I hope the poor deer's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Burp.
Oh no! No!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah! I'm not your mom! You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Okay, so... Oh, that one got accidentally blasted open. Well then, so... that bombardment is pretty annoying, isn't it? So... it's time to do something against that. Because basically one of the key things about this area is that they kind of want to teach you, hey look, the vent is blocked. And with blocked vent means you can't get over to... Well, that is a first, but I guess we have a suspended shell. So it basically is one of those, oh hey, I need to come back here, then you come back there. You know, unless you're one of the people that knows you go to the... Also, I love those jumps. They're just great.
Ooh, let's use the cannon to blow.
Yeah. And with that, we have the fort of the coast done. Okay, now the interesting thing here is you can actually use the cannon. How cool is that? So if there was anything
Get some! Get some!
left to bomb, like those Anyway, so remember when I told that Pelican is fucking annoying? And also, I mean, again, if you hit it, it spit it out, and you do the race, and you're good at platforming. Yeah, you can get it without problems. But if you do this, bye-bye, Pelican. Yep, we just annihilated a bird. You can annihilate a bird in this game. And it's completely valid tactic. Like, I'm not kidding, it's just like, what do you do? Like, this game rewards you twice.
Auga! Auga! Dive for those orbs, Jak! Dive!
Because yeah, you can do the race, you can get it early, or if you do everything correctly, just explode the Pelican and it still works. It's just, they thought of that. I love it. Like, hell yeah. And we have everything here. You know, besides some of the precursor orbs, which we just will now collect, and then... Well... we shall go to Misty Island, I would suggest. I don't have all the orbs, but oh well. A different time. I don't need to maximize everything at once.
Good. You've collected enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff behind the farmer's house. Bring the power cells, and hurry! My father says he's seen more lurkers around.
Well, he can do that. But I don't really care, because... Well, time to go to the next area. Also, you see how it's in the distance and you have a ship here? Like, oh, is there a loading screen? Well, technically, yes. It's this. But once again, 2001.
This place gives me the creeps. And trust me, It's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz. Hey, I see the
Oh yeah, that's the. God, I love Misty Island to a big degree. Especially the bonus aesthetic. But like, it's also pretty great how you see more lurkers now. That all do different stuff, like. Also those trampolines are just like, I don't know, there's something about that. There we go. I mean, it's cute. I don't know what the thing is. I do love how you just, like, smash her in the backpack, though. It's just like, yeah, I guess. Especially since, this can be quite a goose chase. Anyway, let's go to one of the cooler sections of the game. Because look at that.
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them.
I love how you have to approach them from the side. Yeah, there's also like this big thing of like there's old technology, there's like a pretty primitive one, but it works. And there we have nearly all the balloon lurkers. Oh yeah. And we nearly have everything for the Oracle. I do love how they have, they let you test the Agrav Zuma first, though. How it got to Misty Island? I don't know, but who am I to judge? Am I stupid right now? Also, I love how the design of this thing is just, yeah, it's anti-grav, but there's still you know, use some basic aerodynamics to move it forward. because the precursor technology on it is, as you can see, just really the, you know, anti-grav part, not the moving forward part. And there's another one. Once again, I might have played this game a few times. Wow, what was that? Oh, I love the aesthetic of this area. There we go. Where's the last one? Ah, there. Oh yeah, that's basically their Air Force. They wanted to throw bombs, but I mean, this is all a pretty simple platformer. Yeah, but I love how they have just these narrative parts in there that they're like, oh look, the lurkers build up to something. They have a boat, they have stuff. It's not just, you know, oh, the enemies or so. They're enemies. They're doing stuff.
Good! You stopped all the mind-dropping lurkers. They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad and I'll teleport it back.
But yeah, the Aggrave Zoomer will just be teleported around. I think that's pretty reasonable considering we already know they have teleportation technology. Well, not they just got it from, you know, the precursors, but different topic. Hey, we're on a boat with multiple ways to go even. You know, okay, here's the thing. In German, it's called energy cells. So I'm just like very used to energy cells. But here it's power cells, so I'm just like, what? I mean, yeah, like giving you power. And also interesting thing, there is another cannon here. Useful.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. You two didn't screw up. Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
Wait, those are missions that the game starts telling you about. They're like, oh yeah, hey, you should keep that in mind, or that in mind, and, well... I love how this is basically seen as a loading bay for barrels, but then you're also like, what are those barrels? It's just like, you know, cool that they have all these classic, well, tropes from platformer design, but just very well contextualized. Do-do-do-do. Oh yeah, those 2 hits. Well, that's a good design in my opinion. Wait. Ooh, what is that? It's red.
Red Eco makes your attack stronger.
Yep.
Watch your back! We remember what happened the last time we were here.
Okay. I don't think that was the way though. Anyway. Back to the silo where Daxter fell in. What could go wrong?
It's an ambush, Jack! It's an ambush! Get the Red Eagle!
Oh fuck. Why did that one still hit?
Step 1. Stay alive. Step 2. Think about not doing something like that again!
Honestly, the death scenes are good. And you know what are not annoying here? No load times. Remember the game, this game doesn't have load times? So it just puts you somewhere again where it's like pretty fair to do and... yeah. I should have been a bit better at picking up the red eco. And there we go. Ambush survived.
This place gives me the willies. Let's keep you out of the ooze, okay?
You do need to ask though, why did the precursors make so many silos full of black eco? There's like just one in Misty Island, and like, okay. I mean, we actually do get some answers later on, but I am not spoiling them. Oh. Oops.
Knock over those bones!
Yeah, Misty Island. That's the one place where I thought I would at least get a few deaths in, because I mean, it's the one slightly harder.
Don't fall into the mist below us! Because I don't think we'll make it back.
Fuck. Sometimes I just forget to press the jump button. Yeah, maybe don't jump into the... I forgot how much I fucked up in this area a lot of times, and we need to get 3 more. Okay, yeah, that's we know. Scout flies and power cell. Interesting. Well, I still need to get the scout flies then. And that was it. You just needed to collect all 3 and then run over here. And I see in the background, you still see the temple. God damn it. This game has such a nice coherency. Yeah, and also I think we will get to the second village today. I even do some stuff there. And that's it. Yep. Everything on Misty, well, not all the precursors, but not really that relevant to have all the precursor orbs. Meaning we're now going back because we now can buy Misty Island. It was nice clearing you in one go, which took 15 minutes. 50. Fuck, I haven't played this game in years. Trust me. Agonia can attest. I haven't played a Jak and Daxter in years. 15 minutes for the hardest one of the first area. I don't know.
It's not a long game.
You know, it definitely isn't
Hurry
long.
up with those power cells.
Yes,
I'm
Kira.
waiting at the head of Fire Canyon, at the top of the cliff behind the farmer's house.
It's kind of interesting how the game really has like multiple ways to remind you what your objectives are. I mean, it really is not a long game. That is actually true. Funny enough, so, oh god, like, I've played through this game again. I said this I think 11 times already. That's how many times I played through it on like multiple systems. But I think one of the funniest bits that ever happened.
For your gift, another power cell is yours.
Honestly, I love the oracles with the power cells for eyes, but yeah.
You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
Okay, we have 33. Means we have everything. Gaza Rock, Sand Over Village, Sentinel Beach, Forbidden Jungle, and Misty Island. Yeah, we're like literally done with the first area. But yeah, one of the funniest playthroughs I think I ever had was I was actually in the hospital. Nothing major, they just, you know, looked for something. And I noticed in like one of the rooms they had just a PS2. So I was just like, ah, fuck it. Brought Jack with me, played through it that evening. Just
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly. Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
oh.
Hit those balloons to cool off! There's scout flies out here, too! Woo! See if we can catch air off those lurkers!
Fuck.
Use the hop turn to steer harder!
It's not really that hard.
Wahoo! We made it!
Yeah. We will go back in, but like, oh my god, look at this. I love the vibes of Rock Village. They're just... Look how they have like, this like very nice plaza built under the rock. And in the rock are their houses. But also, if you look at the sky, you're like, wait, why is there a storm here? Well, there's a lot of blue eco in this area, so everything is more violent. So this is why they're building in the rock. It's just, oh my god, they have put so much detail in this.
Whoa! I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders.
Yep.
Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jack, go check on the villagers, then come back and give us an update. And take the furball with you.
Oh.
Now, how did he get that levitator to work?
First off, let's go back to the Fire Canyon. Because I fucked up. Also, interesting thing, I know, I've heard a while ago I saw like a take like, oh hey, for some reason, old games, you know, had you accelerate with X. And I just like, yeah? Do you know why? It's actually on the PS2. The answer is actually kind of simple. PlayStation 2 had, well, analog buttons. So basically the idea was, oh yeah, you can press the buttons in different at different strengths, and that will then make it so that you can you know, accelerate faster in games, or you know, very important actually, Metal Gear Solid 2, and I do not know if they ever replace it with anything, but you were able to tap walls slightly pressing X. That's kind of an interesting thing to point out too, because like, look, I don't know if we should ever bring back analog buttons. Like, genuinely, I do not know. Like, I know people nowadays, I think the funniest bit is like when people say, oh, you know, in racing games nowadays you press R2, and I'm like, yeah, because... And this is just like a thing I have to say. The designers at Xbox basically figured out that an analog trigger is kind of better than an analog button for nearly everything.
What are you two doing here? You have power cells to collect. Leave me alone until you have them.
Samus is just perpetually angry. It's very funny. But yeah, no loading times. God damn it. I love this. I mean, the funniest bit about, by the way, if you're wondering, hey, what is the best way to enjoy this game? Truth be told, PlayStation 2, CD, and
until we find out
done.
why the Blue Sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get them.
I'm only needing 10. That's how much I already collected.
You two look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We asked you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the precursor basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We care. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough? Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
And that's what happens when you collect a lot. Oh god, I don't think I will finish this game in 2 sessions.
Good luck, boys.
Oh, my aching head.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yakkow steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? 'Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure. And seal my doom? All right. Fine. Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
Guy went instantly fatalism. Just saying. Anyway, so we need to find 90 precursor orbs. Almost have them. So, time to go into literally one of my favorite areas of the whole game. Yeah. By the way, I love how also a lot of stuff around Rock Village is just, you know, these pontoons. Even, you know, the village itself is a bit more, it's just a bit harder to traverse, and that's kind of great. Yeah, the Lost Precursor City, and you're probably like, what Lost Precursor City? That's a dome. A dome in the water. This is not a city. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh my god, this is a... Look at this. Look at this. vibes. God, I love that one. Just like, you're underwater. There are fish. We can do this one. Ah, well. I thought the first room is just like, oh yeah, you just do a bit of light platforming. You get introduced to the water being hostile and non-hostile. It's good, but no power cell yet. So. And I still find it funny that this is a city. Apparently. God damn it. Oh yeah, also. These things. that room. This one's going to be fun. Ah, well, I mean, this one just starts happening a lot of times now. This is not really a game where death is being punished, but like, especially the Lost Precursor City is very much an area that is like, why did I get the... Oh my god, I'm just stupid. But the Lost Precursor City is just... How should I put it in the best way? Probably the area where you get hit the most. Solely on the fact that you just get like 3 hits and it's over. And there are like a lot of ways where you can get hit. Well, this is hard, it's just... You see? Now it's deadly. And one jump too short and whoops, you just got burnt. Well, for some reason, the lurkers just put the fly in the contraption.
Follow that pipe.
But this one is like easy, so the other ones are way more fun. Oh yeah, I forgot. You need to position this thing over here. And they'll just get sucked back up. I love how they just even have like a fail sound playing. Like, yeah, you fucked up. Look, I genuinely just forgot where it was. And now for the hard part. And there we fucked up again. fine. I just love the vibes in this level though. Like, first area you can get into the temple and you're like, oh, this is nice. And you just enter like a whole ass city from them. It's so cool, you know? Ah. I have played this game a bunch of times, I swear. Why I keep fucking up on the one of the easiest things? I do not know. See, it's not even that hard. Even with fuck-ups you can do it. Okay, so... Now, the next cell. You're basically reaching the center on a dark eco silo again. Dark eco pool. Again, what is it with... I think this was a follow the colored pipes. I did. Reach the center of the complex. Once more, why did the precursors have so much dark fucking eco everywhere? Ah, yeah. Oh.
I was right behind you, Jack! Really? I was.
Ah, oh yeah, right. Okay, so just so you know what this one is, it's color everything. And there we go. Also, yeah, whirlpools that lock you in place. And deadly water. Completely forgot that one. This was generally just be as fast as possible. Okay, so if you're thinking, well, we have already a bunch of stuff here. 37 scuttlights. Where did I turn wrong? Oh yeah, right. Ah, fuck. Well, not the worst. So, time to do a little slide. Whee! And we obviously need to dodge shit again. Now we can break iron boxes though, just because we're sliding through them.
Do me a favor and keep away from those dark eco boxes. I'll bet we can get all of those things charged at once.
Also, who the fuck told these lurkers to just like, oh no, take a spiny ring around you and then ballet angriff, ballet attack. So it's kind of fun of an fun enemy design. So. And there we go. Oh boy, what are we doing here? Okay, so here's the thing. If you actually talk a bunch to Zamos, he's like, oh yeah, the the Blue Sage actually tried to get some chambers up from the old city. So that's what we're doing. Oh, look at that! But also, what I really love about this thing again, everything in this game is physical. Everything has, you know, a dedicated place.
You raised a piece of the underwater ruins to the surface. It seems you can use eco in ways we've never seen before. A power cell surfaced with the room. Climb up there and get it.
So the thing is, this is now a shortcut. Yeah, so if anyone comes at you with like, oh, look, you go into the center of a level, and then you get an elevator shortcut. Literally years before Dark Souls. I'm just going to point that one out. Also, goodbye, bot. I absolutely love that. That is just, again, one of those things about the design that just clicked. Again, this was 2001. Most people didn't even think about the fact that you could have no loading screens. Like, I know nowadays people are like debating, should loading screens come back, yes and no, and like, I will say, there are games where it makes sense, and there are games where it doesn't make sense. Like for example, I did like the how they used how they connected everything in the new God of War game. I will totally admit, I will admit to that. But like, let's just also be clear here for a second. They do not have the same world structure as Jak. Like, I'm sorry. Ah, fuck. Why am I dumb? Look, the thing about a platformer, and what I think God of War only to a degree actually achieved, is that jumping as an interactive measure with the world is an inherently tactile thing. Like, even Nintendo knew that. Because, guess what? Around the same time, they made a game called Super Mario Sunshine. And do you know what Super Mario Sunshine tried to do? It tried to actually have a thematic connection and coherency with the world. And, I mean, it had loading screens, so that's, you know, one of those things. So they basically kept that from 64, but it's a different topic. But the thing is, ever thought about how, despite not being, you know, oh, everything at once you can do all in one go, because, you know, no loading times, there was always this very tactile feeling of the world in Mario Sunshine. And I will argue that is to a degree due to the platforming. We now have... Damn, I forgot what the other two were. Whew. Oh yeah, no, I'm stupid. We are doing them. Oh. Pipe to the bottom. Whee! Ah. Whoops. I mean, I didn't have any more health left, so... Yeah, you know what? I just love the pipes. I will just say that outright. I love the pipes. I know people are like, oh no, not the pipes. They're like, what do you mean? It's a funny slip and slide. Whee! But they are like, yeah, oh no, you get hit boxes. The horror. I hate it. I have such a problem with that. No.
Trust me, those dark eco boxes are bad news!
Well, look at that. Isn't that nice? Look, absolutely not a problem seeing it sitting right in this empty silo. And
Bad feeling about this.
yep, and now we're cut off.
Run! The dark eco is rising!
Whoops, the lowest point of the city is more dark eco. Oh.
Heimlich! Stretcher! Yuck. Revenant?
How does Daxter know about the Heimlich maneuver? There are so many things. You know, remember when everyone was like, why did the orc say, looks like meat is back on the menu, boys? Oh. I need to, like, why did Daxter say Heimlich, reference the Heimlich maneuver? Like, what is this coherency in the world? Look, I was better at this once. And there we go. We have the whole fucking Lost Precursor City. And are at 44. Just... Wow, I totally forgot how much you could just collect easily. Anyway, let's get to the surface, and... Generally, what should we actually wait for next time? Like, I will open the pontoons, but like... Precursor Basin? I guess we do Precursor Basin. Because, like, we currently made them in, well, roughly in the order of, you know, quote-unquote, easiest to hardest per area. Well, okay, the Lost Precursor City is not really easy, but I like it.
Oh, wonderful. You brought me the precursor orbs. All right, I'll fix the bridge. But don't ask me to get involved with that creature again.
It's so funny how he's like, I defended this village for like a whole year. And then he gets beaten once and goes full on fatalism.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my short on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet online. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
No.
Oh, yeah! These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell I promised.
You know, considering that there is a war going on, like this village is under siege. I remember when, back in the day when people were like, isn't it a little bit weird that the guy gambled on the outcome of the battle? And I just sit there being like, you know what? A few years ago, I would have agreed with you. Then Poly Market happened. It is, kind of ironic. Look, Kira, I know you're there. I know you have a very hot outfit, but I will first collect scout flies. Your scout flies. You're girl, you're literally here. Yet you make me collect your fucking scout. Oh. Well, that is what happens when you swim too far out. You get eaten by fish. But yeah, I love Rock Village. It's just, where were the last... Oh, right, there was not one over here. Where were the last scout flies in Rock Village? Oh... Yeah, one was here, I remember. Oh, yeah, right. Once again, Kira, I'm fixing your shit.
The situation here stinks worse than a lurker's armpit. Before Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent plants in the Precursor Basin. Kira will teleport your Eggrav Zoomer to the nearest transpad. Ride the Zoomer to a green eco vent, and then carry the green eco to the corrupted plants. That should heal them. Don't miss a single plant, or the infected ones will slowly reinfect the healthy ones. And Daxter, start cleaning up in here. And don't forget the corners.
Samus always shits on Daxter. I guess we're going into the basin a bit. Whee!
That's one of those flying lurkers. He might have a power cell.
Oh yeah, we're hurting things again.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Avoid the dark eco boxes!
There we go. No! What? Oh god. These things are worse than the yak house. Like, okay, good. A second one. Why are you not doing this shit? Hey, now can you please go into the... fuck it. I have him. I have the lurker. I don't care if I ran into something. Dude, we're almost in here.
Those must be the infested plants old Lognoggin was talking about.
There we go. At least the plants I have, they're not the worst.
You keep on impressing me. But then maybe it's just because I've got low expectations. Okay, your moment of gloating is over. Get on with it.
Well, I can actually destroy those chests now, thinking about it. Oh no, what am I going to do? Well, the only other green eco vent in the world is here. Useful, right? There we go.
One ring down, a bunch to go.
And this is the driving level. And truth be told, it kind of can range from, oh yeah, this is kind of doable, to, oh god. Yeah, drive for them in enough time, and the pink ones are not too hard. Let's be real here, they're not too hard. Now the problem is, guess what happens when you do when you get through all the pink rings? That's right, blue one spawn, and now you have to, you can do it all over again, and it's just harder. Oh my god, I think the biggest difference... Okay, look, if they ever remade this game, I think one of the few things they could do is genuinely change how the triggers work for these things. You saw it run over the nest. It's so funny how the yak cows are like, oh yeah, you can get them into the perch, no problem. Oh my god, finally one more. You can get them pretty easily in there because the moment they get near the gate, they just walk in. Do these things do that? No.
Let's go get our power cell from the geologist.
No. We just got lucky that it... You saw it run over it, then you're like... There was a trigger for me! Ah! It is quite funny how canonically they do races here. But it's not that hard.
We beat the record time.
There we go. Okay, what is up still? Alright, there's one up there. Oh right, lurker. I forgot you. And there we go. Power cell from the flying lurks.
Good flying! Those lurkers were no match for your zoomer. That's one more power cell.
I mean, we already are 5 above what we need. Oh, that was dumb. Also, yeah, have you seen the light blue one? Mm-hmm. We need to do that. And it's kind of funny because, like, I don't know if they actually... I think they definitely wanted to do more. But, like, I mean, this is definitely one of those games that kind of was done and over. With, you know, in the sense of... Bleh. They had a rather smooth development and just did what they wanted to do, and it feels pretty feature complete. I think there was like one more level that was planned but got cut for unknown reasons, so probably nothing relevant. The most interesting part for me though is if they ever wanted to do another Agrave Zoomer level, because like look, you have a part and Misty Island. There we go. I just suck again right now. You have a part of Misty Island, and then you have the basin and the connections. That's it. Sorry for the spoiler. That's it with the Zoomer from what I remember. I don't think the Zoomer is like used anywhere else in the game. And I mean, that's fine. It's just kind of interesting because that makes the basin very fascinating, because it kind of is like, oh yeah, let's put all the driving, you know, the driving challenges, all of them in one level. So while the swamp, spoiler, it's a swamp, it's like considered the hardest one of these, like of this section. I will do that next time. I don't think the Agrave, like, the individual level of the challenges can vary wildly. And look, this isn't like even saying, oh, the Agrave Zoomer is like just a bad vehicle. It's like, no, I do think actually this is like one of the better vehicles they put into a platformer. And it says a lot. And there we go. Just a bit of platforming. Question though. So where is the final scout fly? Am I blind? I feel like that's what you get for not paying attention. It should be somewhere. If not, I'm driving through the Speed Canyon again, and then just... Then we do the blue rings. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will bite my fucking... Yes, it's in the, in a raceway then. Let me check really quickly. So it was not there. Oh. Where was it? Wait, it's not there. Obviously it's here. Okay, there we go. That means I just need to do the blue rings, go back to the gambler, and we're done.
Hurry! There's the next ring!
Yep, they are like, hey, can you bounce off the fucking environment? And they turn you around on the start areas. The blue rings are so funny because, like, they're definitely made by someone who, like, oh yeah, how well can you drive? Like, it's not even... It's ironically not that hard to, quote-unquote, follow them. But it's like, oh yeah, they're angled in a way that you're like, okay, how should I approach them? Get some weird turns in. Also, as said, it's suddenly like, oh yeah, no, can you actually balance? And there we go. Again, if you played this game a few times and you know how to, you know, bounce off the rocks, yeah, it's not a problem. Which is, but it's kind of funny. Okay, I love when devs do that because, like, yeah, you wouldn't go and be like, oh yeah, look, those are just rocks. Not, hey, did you learn how to do this? Oh, fuck. It, like, jump off of them? Geologist, gambler. Sure thing, well, I guess that's also the precursor basin that I genuinely thought I would not get the precursor basin done today, but... Again, I might have played this game a few times. Oh, before we do that. Can you stay in your hole? Nice, we even have all 200 orbs. Well, that's useful.
Thank you for saving those moles. That's awfully good of you. Here's a power cell to help you out. Now I can get back to my research.
Ron, I just realized a very, very critical thing. First of all, hi.
Oh, great moves, kid. I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
Again, still to this day, the game's just really well animated. So the thing is, I just realized one thing, which, you know, might put a dent into the reputation of Mia played this game a lot. See, we are 278 power cell perfect. So,
beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
I still wonder what the original plans for the story were. Because, like, look, the story in the first game is a lot of...
For your sacrifice,
it's just Mario, okay?
a power cell.
Like, oh, we need to do something, so we need power cells. Bam, done. The thing is just... God, is this world oozing with stuff. You know, with questions. And then, well, the second game comes around, and we get some answers, and, like, the story is just so much better in the second and the third game, like... But, look, I actually, I forgot something. Oh, wait.
Well, I hope you packed a lunch, because we're just getting started. According to the Blue Sage's notes, lurkers have infested the swamp across the bay. Apparently, they're planning to use a dirigible to lift an important precursor artifact from the muck. You're going to have to get over there to dislodge their tethers. Who knows what they might want with the artifact? But like orange stuff here's breath, it just can't be good.
So, I just want to point out we actually have not gotten all power cells in the first area. And everyone's like, yeah, what are you telling me? We did everything. We did everything, yes. We just didn't collect one because remember, there's a certain muse we put into our backpack and carried all the way across Fire Canyon and back again. And this guy was waiting for her. Anyway.
Oh, my muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
Now we have everything. Okay, so we have everything. Geyser Rock, Sandover Village, Sentinel Peach, Forbidden Jungle, Misty Island, Fire Canyon, Rock Village, Lost Precursor City, and Precursor Basin. Yeah. That's... I think... Let me check. So we have cleared 1, 2, 3... Oh wait, we have 3 areas here. 5 in the in the other one, and 2 villages. We're still missing 4. Yeah, we're kind of halfway through the game already. If everything keeps going well, we might finish this one already next time.
What are you two doing here? You have power cells to collect.
Actually, no, we have enough.
Leave me alone until you have them.
Actually, we have them. Samos, like... Well... But yeah, there's just so much about the world of Jak and Daxter, like, even the first game where you're just like... Damn. The vibes, you know? The vibes are just immaculate. And...
Rocks have feelings too.
Girl, I don't know about rocks having feelings. I genuinely forgot how to open that one. But this was always tricky, so... Anyway. I didn't want to bother you more with that anyway. Because we're done for today. Next time, we have the swamp. We have a boss fight. Ooh, another boss fight. A whole ass boss fight that we get. Hell yeah. And, otherwise, I would say have a good time. See you all on Tuesday, of course, on Pew Pew. And don't forget, Wednesday, we're going to hunt monsters again with Agonia. And if you're in the Discord, go and vote which weapons we are going to use. It's currently completely undecided.
When will this round of question end?
This one will end around, so on Tuesday, roughly. We can call it earlier.
Because we still need then the second round of questions.
And then we still have a second round, but hopefully we will land on one. And then, yeah. That's what we're gonna do, and hope you all have fun for that. And I'm very much looking forward to that. Like, this is, you know, it's not Freedom Unite, but it's definitely one of the better ones that I like playing, especially with Agonia, so... Damn. Yeah, next time, next Sunday then, more Jak and Daxter. Maybe even we're finishing it. Depends how far I get, because depending on how far I get, I will just tell Agonia I can finish this one up. And I do it, maybe. But yeah, have a good time, have a good night. Bye.